I'm going to use my sandbox to model for you how you would create a voice thread in order to have students upload their written response and to share peer feedback with one another. So I'm going to complete the same steps I modeled for you in the first video. However, this time I'm going to use a different title. So they're sharing their written responses for Chapter 1 in this example. I'm not going to enable grading because I just want to provide a space for students to quickly provide that peer feedback. So I'm going to go ahead and click Submit. And then I'm going to scroll down to the LTI tool I just created to where I'm presented with my VoiceThread setup options. This time you see only 3 options because I did not enable the grading option. Therefore, I cannot create an assignment. Now, what option will I then choose next, or what setup? I'm not going to choose home because I don't want students to view all of the projects inside of their individual apps. That's going to be confusing. It's also going to prolong the amount of time because it's going to take them longer to find each other's projects. So I'm not going to select this setup. I'm not going to select individual VoiceThread because I want them to be able to create their own VoiceThread in order to upload their individual written responses. Therefore, I'm going to select Course View Setup. I'm going to return to course, and then we're going to return back to our main page in our sandbox course. I'm going to click on what I just selected just so you can see what it looks like. So here I created a space now for students to add their own project, which in this case they're going to click on add and then they're going to click on create, and I'll show you that in a moment. I just want to share with you right now this is empty because this is the first time I've created this option for students to interact with a VoiceThread project in my course. Over time, as you create more projects in the course, those projects are going to show up here. Now, what students will do is they will add their own and they will create a new VoiceThread. If you wanted to have students comment on a VoiceThread that you created, then you would select from my VoiceThreads in order to go to your app to grab the VoiceThread you just created and share it with the class. But that's not the purpose of this assignment. We're not going to share a VoiceThread that a teacher already created in his or her app. So we're going to stop here. This is all we need in order for students to be able to complete their project. So I'm going to go back again to the main page in the sandbox course. Here you see the LTI tool you just created. Now above this LTI tool, you are going to want to add a student page with directions for how to create their VoiceThread in order to give and receive peer feedback. That's what I'm going to walk you through in the next video.